Here's something that Rebbe related. Shabbos Mevorachim Shvat, Tavshin Yud Aleph, before the Farbrengen, before the Kabbalas and the Siyas. The Rebbe Farbrengen, of course, Shabbos Mevorachim as per the behest request of the Frierdiker Rebbe. So that's Farbrengen Shabbos Mevorachim. And he said, this is already kind of close to the end, the first Yortzeit. He said, Ashba of the Rebbe, referring to the Frierdiker Rebbe, since the Istalkus is in such a way that the Rebbe showed many miracles. How it's known that it's known that the first year of a Rebbe becoming a Rebbe, there's a lot of open miracles. Our Rebbe didn't diminish. By the way, it did in the sense that got more and more invested in nature. But in the early days, it was like just... So it's funny, they were speaking about the previous Rebbe, but for as far as we're concerned, it's the Rebbe. It's one Hemshech. So back to the way the Rebbe is talking. So he said the Rebbe is showing open miracles. There are those who want to see it and see it. And those who don't want, don't. But the miracles happen nonetheless. And similar to what Chazal say, that sometimes there's a miracle that I feel a balandes, ain't a makeh ben yisrael. The one when the miracle happens, doesn't know that a miracle happened. And now he illustrates. This is what he says. He tells two stories. He says, a young man came to see me. He says, me, he means it. So listen, he needed to get a certain position in an offer in a company or in a business. And he was told, now they would say, he was told the answer of what the Rebbe's answer. That when he accepts this position, he should give a big amount of tzedakah, which for this young fella, was beyond him. The Rebbe adds, the amount he was not important. The point was, there was beyond, but his threshold, and this was asked for him. So I saw that Rebbe says he wasn't ready to do that. He wasn't ready to commit to such an amount of tzedakah. Finished. He asked for bracha to get the job. I conveyed this condition, which is the Rebbe's answer. The Rebbe doesn't say how. It's the Rebbe's answer. I meet him a few weeks later, and I asked him, "No, what's with getting the position?" And he says, "No, it's not happening yet because the owner of the business, whatever, is not yet ready to take me in." In the story, the Rebbe says, now the Rebbe's commentary. So the truth is that if this young fellow if he was ready to receive it as per the condition that we had revealed to him, then there wouldn't be, he would have gotten it immediately. It's actually a non-Jewish owner, and Hashem providence works there in a much more direct, immediate way. And this is parnasa that comes from Hashem. So because he wasn't ready himself, that's why heaven withheld the offer. But since the Rebbe continues, the Rebbe referring to Frierdiker Rebbe is Tachlis HaTov HaChesed. As it's known that when the previous Rebbe accepted the leadership of the Nesius, he asked from his father that it should be Bechesed Barachamim. That's why he had a silver tipped cane, the Rebbe says, a silver handle, because Kesef is silver. So therefore, even though he's not ready to accept this instruction, commit to this tzedakah, not only there's not upset, angry with him, on the contrary, the Rebbe is like holding things off, waiting for him to be ready. And is pointing with a finger, see that you got the offer and then it was withdrawn, not yet. Why? Because you're being told that when you're ready to accept this condition, you'll get the job offer. So it's not like you didn't accept the condition, it's over. You're not getting this opportunity. The opportunity is put on hold till you're ready. So this is this story that the Rebbe relates. And now he says another story that's even more followed, yeah? even more boilet, even more obvious. So the Rebbe says, a young man came into me, and he had stones. The Rebbe said, not avonim toivos, precious stones, but stones, I guess, in the kidney or in the no, Ross, the stones, kidney stones, and there are no.
Gallbladder.
I forgot. What's it called?
Gallbladder.
Gallbladder, yeah. I had it, I forgot what it's called. Oh, he in the kidney. He is in the kidney. So the doctor says you have to do such and such, I guess, and operate. And he's told, so the Rebbe is like saying the name of the Rebbe. The Rebbe tells him not to be dispelled from the words of the doctor and not to do anything. So he goes to another doctor. The doctor said, just like the first one. All right, so he made an appointment already for the operation with the first one, who was his doctor, the surgeon. But meanwhile, the surgeon goes on vacation. And while he's on vacation, they came out themselves. Same story, but even more obvious. He was told not to. He's not listening. So the one who has to do it is not available, and it comes out by itself. The Rebbe concluded with, I guess, with a smile. Certainly, these younger light will not be upset that they are being rebuked. There's no names here, and this is all very private, but they knew who they were. And the Rebbe concludes like this: that Chanya used to say, Chanya Morozov, Rebbe Chanya Morozov, the Frierdiker Rebbe's secretary, who was shot by the communists. So Chanya, when he used to fabrein, and he wanted to rebuke someone, he used to do it by a bisl mashke. So then he explained later that you can't come have any complaints, that he was under the effect of the mashke, so no hard feelings, blame it on the mashke. So the Rebbe is kind of saying, if I bring him, he said, l'chaim, so no hard feelings. Bottom line is the miracles are happening in our own lives. We have to open our eyes and see it. Meanwhile, it seems the last throes of Golus, and may we merit its end today without delay. Have a wonderful day.
Amen. Have a good day.